How do we get cancer? It's actually your body's way of saying something is out of balance. And with the pressure of today's lifestyle, we spend a lot of our time stressed. And this is a recipe and breeding ground for cancer to develop. You've heard of the term fight or flight mode. This is our body's mode when we're stressed. It shuts down all but the basic functions. When stressed, your body's autonomic nervous system, which controls most of your organs, is like a deer caught in headlights. It's an emergency mode. And this fight or flight mode has a name. It's called your sympathetic system. And there are times when you want to be in this mode, when you're in some form of danger, but you don't want to be in fight or flight all the time. You'll end up running on empty. You'll drain your body and create an environment like I did for cancer to rear its head. You want your body to be in its relaxed mode, known as the rest and digest mode. This is the parasympathetic system. Only when in this mode can your body attend to the quieter things it needs to do, like immune building and digestion. Cancer loves you being in fight or flight mode. I don't want cancer to be having a party inside me. I want it to be as uncomfortable as possible. So I want to be as calm and relaxed as much as possible. That was my mistake over the past few years. I don't think I got lung cancer from smoking. I've never smoked. I let stress get to me. Yes, to a degree, it's been a thought that cancer is genetic. You're predisposed to get it because it runs in the family. But there's a new thought process called epigenetics, which runs on the premise that your genes react to behavior and your environment. So you do have an influence on your health. That's why things like meditation and taking time out is so important. And it starts with your thoughts. Your mind and body are very connected. And if you think I'm talking rubbish, think about this. When you watch a scary movie, when you get a fright, the hairs on your arms may stand up. Your thought created a physiological reaction. In the same way, our minds can make our bodies sick. Joe Dispenza said something very profound. If your mind can make you sick, then your mind can also make yourself well. So I spend time every day, often while driving in the car, imagining a healing light cleansing my body. I'm a big fan of NLP, Neuro-Linguistic Programming, and I've been reading books about it for over 20 years. And the premise of NLP is that what you say and how you say it affects the way you emotionally feel about it. So I choose my words carefully. As an example, take the word chemotherapy. For most of us, it's got negative connotations. It makes you sick. So I choose where possible to reframe it and call it my healing juice, and I imagine how it's helping me on this journey. And when possible, I choose not to say words like, I'm a cancer warrior, I'm battling the disease, because battle and warrior are fight or flight words that activate my sympathetic nervous system. I want to be calm and be in the parasympathetic mode, so I choose, when possible, to use words like harmony and balance. I want to bring my body back into balance. I want my system to be back in harmony. Your brain doesn't know the difference between what you're imagining and what is real. So I try not to say, I will be healed one day. I say to myself every day, I am healed. In the documentary called Healed, Deepak Chopra said, believe the diagnosis, not the prognosis. You determine the outcome. Believe. And by the way, you have to watch the documentary Healed. I came across it at the start of my journey. It really shifted my mindset, and it's on the streaming service Gaia. Another great quote is from Bruce Lipton, a biologist, who said, your belief changes your biology. How powerful is that? One of my crucial pillars to health is believing. Because let's be honest, if you have cancer, you can't always pretend every day is rosy. There are days I'm not well, I acknowledge it, I accept it, but I also know that the next day I will stand up and find something to smile about. That's the power of believing and gratitude. When you have a moment of gratitude, in that moment, it's impossible to be angry or sad. in that moment of gratitude, there's joy. So every day I take a moment and think about what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful that you took time to watch this video. If you have cancer, maybe it's time to change your words, change your attitude. Believe in the power of your mind. Believe in yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself.
Ooh.